We got Salento on repeat. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, better change your mind. The Henny got me feeling right. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go crazy. You got me going crazy, yo. Turn me up. Let me jam you, girl, it all around me. You got me going crazy, yo. Turn me up.
Baby girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness, give me some of that. Thinks with the badness, look how she at. Shape like a death, but I'm not just that. It's a good piece of mentals under the cap. A piece of game, I'm love how you chat. Watching every step of the paper, the way you got. Staying in my brain, memory not detached. Mainly my aim is to give it this love. If not, dig the way you move. Let me acknowledge the way you do. Then I would not lie, baby, you. Beat me up like Scotty. It's how we not dig the way you move. Wanted to get to you, and I would not like to baby you. Moves how we naughty. No lie. Tell you never meant to.
Your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy. Take control of me. Get the vibe. It's gonna be lit tonight. No lie. Hypnotized. Pour another one. It's alright. I know what you want. It's the vibe. It's gonna be lit tonight. No lie.
Seems how we do it.
No lie.
So we see it doing.
No lie. It's gonna be lit tonight. No lie.
Seems how we do it.
No lie.
So we see it doing.
No lie.
Seems how we do it.
It's gonna be lit tonight. No lie.
Bubbly, bubbly. Bubbly, bubbly. Set it. You see that girl with the big tic tac, she fi gimme the. Head to the floor, girl, gimme the. Bend over, girl, and gimme the. Spit down to the ground, size because she got it. Spin round me, girl, and gimme the. Top wine, girl, and gimme the. Body look fine, girl, gimme the. Coming out, waste of time, girl, gimme the. You see that girl with the big tic tac, she fi gimme the. Head to the floor, girl, gimme the. You see that girl with the big tic tac, she fi gimme the. Head to the floor, girl, gimme the. Bend over, girl, and gimme the. Spit down to the ground, size because she got girl with the big tic tac, she fi gimme the. Head to the floor, girl, gimme the. Bend over, girl, and gimme the. Spit down to the ground, seismic activity. Spin round me, girl, and gimme the. Top wine, girl, and gimme the. Body look fine, girl, gimme the. Coming out, waste of time, girl, gimme the. Body look good, girl, you ever be winning it. Turn it up right, girl, you never be dimming it. Shake up your body, cause you're in your element. Turn your body, me take up a permanent residence. Rotate your body, come in love, you're spinning it. Rotate your body, come in love, you're spinning it. Rotate your body, come in love, you're spinning it. Make the trumpets blow.
Trumpets blowing in the morning time with blazin 993 King JV on the ones and twos, taking it to another level in the morning. Uninterrupted music from 7 o'clock. That's what we got for you right here. We did that.
Make the trumpets blow. Sound the trumpets.
Getting ready for our top news story right now in the morning time. It's blazing 993, 22 minutes down from the hour of 7 in St. Lucia and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean.
Attention please, turn up your radios.
Turn up.
You're now blazing with the best goddamn DJs on the planet on Blazin 99.3.
Very good Thursday morning to you. It is the 23rd of February 2017. It's now time for our top news story. In our top news this morning, the Canadian High Commissioner to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, Marie Legault, has asserted that her country would like to have more St. Lucians visit Canada, but says there are too many visa refusals. According to the commissioner, the rate is very high because we do not receive proper documentation for visas. Hopefully, we can work on that and we can solve the situation in the future. She also added that in addition to improper documentation, false information was being provided to Canadian authorities. The Canadian diplomat stressed that St. Lucia and Canada have strong relationships. According to her, it is very important to recognize the issue of Canadian security. She spoke with reporters shortly after meeting the Castries Mayor, Peterson Francis, and representatives of the Castries Constituencies Council. She said it was a wonderful visit and her first opportunity to meet with the mayor and his councillors. On December 11, 2012, the Canadian government implemented visa requirements for all visitors to Canada who are St. Lucian or St. Vincentians. According to the news reports, a key reason for the move was unreliable travel documents. Canadian authorities were reportedly concerned that criminals from both countries could legally change their names and acquire new passports. It was also reported that in some instances, people who were removed from Canada as security risks later returned using different passports. Our top news this morning. The Canadian commissioner is a little concerned that not many St. Lucians are visiting the island due to improper documentation, aka lying when they are seeking visas. Fran.
Visiting what island?
Canada.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You want to take some time?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Number 2.
Number 2.
That was the first point. just to clarify.
Wait, what was the first point?
That Canada is an island.
Country.
You said island.
Country.
We just had to take it in. Number 2. We wrote it down. It's in the book for today. Number 2. What do y'all expect? Why do y'all impose visas on us? Why do you think a lot of people don't visit the USA anymore? Why?
Because they are not granted visas. And why aren't they granted visas? It's basically what she said. A lot of them give false documentation.
But why do we feel like we have to give false documentation? Because when we say the truth, y'all want to watch us and tell us, okay, ma'am, you know.
But if the
okay,
truth
sir,
doesn't permit you to travel,
then we have to lie to reach.
What you want to reach for then? If you cannot travel,
What you want to reach for? Lots of reasons. I mean, what you want to reach for?
if you cannot make it at the time, your documentation does not permit you to make it. Just get the
then
documentation.
You put alternative facts on your documentation.
And then you get what is happening right now.
All I'm saying is,
they match you right back.
don't complain about visitor arrivals when you impose visas on us.
I don't think she was really complaining, you know. I don't think she was really complaining. I think it was the fact that they asked her, well, how come we're not having as many visitors as before? And she said, we would love to have many. I think she was being a little sarcastic. We would love to have you guys, but you guys are lying on your documentation.
Go buy, we have to lie, okay? We have to lie.
No, Franny, you buy.
Buy.
Okay, lying is wrong. Terry, what you
What
were
was the
saying?
imposition of the visas in the first place? Because people were doing dumb stuff like
They were lying.
lying.
You see?
Among
they wanted to-
among other things, yes.
I
they
think
wanted
that
to
was
see.
one of the main things that people were saying.
Who
that
was lied about
needed to
being-
go to they needed to stay in Canada
refuge.
because they're gay and they're being victimized.
Victimized, they were being killed.
And
That's what they were saying. They were being killed in St. Lucia as
they
gays.
couldn't have been being killed if they
All
were
right.
in Canada, the island of Canada.
No, they say they were being killed when they were here, so they have to seek refugee status up there.
She knew we were liars in the first place.
Wow.
She knew we were lying.
You knew who
You
who I
knew
was
we
when you
were-
got
okay.
with me.
You knew who we were when you deported us, right? So now that you put visas, why you feel like all of a sudden we have to be honest? Nah, fam. If I know that the way to get the visa is to tell you I've been working in this job for 3 years, you best know, okay, even if I there for 3 months, my documentation is gonna say 3 years.
And if you
because
continue
I'm
doing that,
projecting
people,
it.
you're projecting
I'm
it. Well, project
projecting-
your visa application then about that amount of time then.
Y'all
How
don't go
about that?
lying on your
Yes,
documentation. for
thank you.
everything. Don't do it, okay?
Hey, I told the truth and I was rejected. So
You shouldn't lie. don't go lying
Terry's still salty about that.
on
What
your
you do?
visa applications.
I don't want to go to the island of Canada ever.
You don't want to go anymore?
No. They have to ask me.
They have to come to you.
Yeah.
Well, I want to visit the country.
You see the same. What's her name? What's the High Commissioner lady name? She had to come and check me. She want me to come there.
Bye.
You don't what? You don't what? Tell me. Finish that sentence. I dare you. Finish that sentence.
I'm gonna finish it for you, fam.
Finish that
That
sentence.
she needs you specifically to be in Canada.
AKA, you don't matter, fam.
Cut her off.
Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Right there.
Fuck all this for Canada.
Right there.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Yeah, that's our top news story this morning, yo. Thank you so much. I did not expect it to go that route, though.
Wow.
Okay. Fran, you got the dirt this morning?
Yes.
Let's get into the dirt. Let's get into some early dirt, boy, because, wow, Terry done set the mood.
Oops.
It's now time for skit with the dirt. Fran,
Yes, it is.
who's in your dirt this morning?
Drama among the guys.
Oh, boy. Another good thing.
So, this message went out, and I thought it was a very positive message. I was like, "Ooh, that's nice," guys coming together, working together. It's not often that you see people do these things, show support to other artists in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rocco, he wanted to support Future's new project.
Mm-hmm.
So he posted the cover art, and he said this: "Truth be told, I've always believed in Lil Bro. That's why I signed him. When I post his stuff on my page, it's out of genuine support, no funny stuff. I don't even rock like that." Rocco's saying he doesn't rock like that. You'll get it. He says, "Future and I could have sat down like men and settled this easily ages ago. Not sure what his reasons were, but I respect it. Only reason it's even a lawsuit in place is because he said let the lawyers handle it. I'm not out here trying to take advantage of anyone. All I want is my percentage of what was agreed upon." Let me just pause there and say, Ciara can't even get the percentage that was agreed upon. Why you feel? Okay. All I want is my percentage we agreed upon. Nothing more, nothing less. I understand he feels away. Hell, I would too if I was sued. I'm not mad at him for being mad at me. If it's ever a time when he wants to sit down like a man, I'm with it. But on some real stuff, homie works hard and is very talented and deserves all of his success. I will always support my boy regardless. Pre-order his album, The Dawn." People read that, I was like, "Oh, that's nice that
That's a good
even
message.
amidst all their professional stuff going on, that he can still support Future. It's no bad blood."
Very good.
All Future was missing to say in his response is, "Don't call my name."
Mama.
Future said, "You posted because I'm the y'all get it? I'm the I can't say the word. Y'all know what how the sentence ends?
I'm the real guy.
I'm this. All right.
I'm that.
That. Then he says on gang though, you gon' die, fake guy. This is so hard to read on air. I wish somebody just go beep, bloop, blooper. So he says you gonna die, fake guy.
Dude.
You embraced me as a brother at my worst and you tried to play me. Ain't talked to you in years, guy. Ain't no guy on earth gonna take stuff with consequences. Judge or no judge, guy, you a con artist."
It's
This
not
is
the right
coming
time.
after
It's
the-
not the right time to say ooh.
This is coming after the positive message, eh? that Rocco posted. Okay, in what Future said here, he has threatened the guy's life. He told the guy he's going to die. He told the guy he's fake. He's alternative.
For job
He
alternative.
also he also called a blazin child a con artist. Well, Rocco had this to say.
Oh boy.
Rocco, where's your clap back? What did I do with your clap back? Rocco wanted to tell Future like that. I think I lost it. Anyway, what Rocco was basically saying, you know what? I'm a con artist. Oh, okay, I know where it is. There it is. Rocco said, I wasn't a con artist when I made sure you got a look in all my videos, though. Old camera shy guy. He didn't say that. Look what he said. I'll show you, Terry. How would you say that? Right. Okay.
Yes.
So lots of clap back.
Clapping.
Basically, Rocco posted a video where he had to kind of egg on Future to come say something on camera. Well, we never knew that Future was camera shy. We learned this today. But apparently it's what happens behind the scenes. You know that the guys have to kind of hype him up. But yeah, that's what happened.
That's Rocco clapback. Just put the video on.
Let me tell you, I know it worked. But that's what's been happening with Rocco and Future. People are saying Future was out of line for the way he took what Rocco said. But people are saying Rocco was still being shady. Why do you have to bring up the lawsuit just to mention his album, you know?
Listen. Whatever happened between these two, clearly, it has rubbed them the wrong way. Rocco is trying to play it off as, you know what, we're still friends. And that's the kind of people I don't like. All right? If you try to rob who you call your brother.
No,
right?
you're thinking of it the other way.
You try to play your brother.
Future tried to play him. Rocco is not the one doing the playing.
If you try to play your brother and you're now hitting him with that shade, of course he's going to get the people to hype him up before he comes and claps back at you. Now, poor jab Future. We didn't know that you were camera shy, fam. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of, really.
Just breathe, my boy.
Yeah.
Drink some green tea or
Picture somebody in the crowd and just focus on them. And
you on a beach.
all right? And then do your thing. Get me? But these two need to handle their business. Deal with the thing, them. My gosh. Thank you for your dude, friend. Grown men always acting like little boys. Take a break. We'll be back after these messages, yeah?
Yes.
Attention please, turn up your radios.
Turn up.
You're now blazing with the best goddamn DJs on the planet on Blazin 99.3.
Tuesday, February 21st, we ending up inside Independence.
Fries, lover. A new experience, bursting with flavor. Your favorite food from your favorite place to eat. Fries Lover from KFC. Signature KFC fries with bacon, cheese, and boom boom sauce for only $9.50. Or get it in the combo with 5 dipping wings and your choice of dipping sauce and a 16-ounce drink for $20. Fries Lover is part of our KFC Genius menu. Like us on Facebook for more info. KFC, finger licking good.
It's the craziest sale for 2017. Everything going. Oof, off, mad. Hobby's doing it again and again.
Yes, the sale is on at Hobby. The fashion can't turn at Hobby. Me going to turn up this island where we shopping, you know it's Hobby.
Polo shirts from small sizes to 5X, $9.95. Men shirts, $6.95 and $9.95. Boxer shorts, $4.95. 3/4 jeans, $29.95. Men's short pants, $4.95 and $9.95. T-shirts from $4.95 to $19.95. Men's jeans, $29.95 and $39.95. Sleeveless vest, $9.95. This is the craziest and maddest sale for 2017. Check it out in Rodney Baker Streets and Vieux. Boy, Hobby have me looking sweet. Hobby overdo it.
What land offers that stocks and bonds simply cannot is tangibility. It is also one of the safer forms of investment, being extremely stable, especially in the present economic climate.
Got land? With First Future Land Loans from First National Bank, all you need is 5% deposit, and we'll give you an attractive repayment plan of up to 20 years. Plus more great benefits if you build with us within the first 5 years. Terms and conditions apply. First National Bank, here for you.
morning. It's time for what's this morning? Tell you what's up, bro.
Yeah. Let's get to the sports there.
Right away.
Let's not waste any time.
Go.
So Scotty, in the Independence Netball Championship at the VG Sports Complex Division 2, Avengers continued their winning streak with a comfortable 36-12 victory over T. Rocher of Castries, a very one-sided affair. Although they got the ball into the shooting circle more often than their opponents, Avengers shot just over the 50% mark. Dasha Eugene 29 of 42, Janae Williams 7 of 22. For T. Rocher, Shakinia John scored 7 of 18 and Joanie Ramey scored 4 of 9, whilst Marcia Raymond hit her only shot on goal. There was volleyball played on Tuesday as well in the girls category of the school's under-20 championships. Those are games played at Soufrière and the VG Sports Complex. St. Joseph's Convent had the beatdown of Soufrière Comprehensive, revenging their football girls. They won 25-16, 25-17. That was at Soufrière. Meanwhile, at the VG Sports Complex, Miku Secondary got the better of Entrepot Secondary 25-23, 25-18. The encounter between South Louis Community College and Castries Comprehensive Secondary School has been rescheduled. Schools volleyball continues today with Miku Secondary girls playing against the Castries Comprehensive girls. That's going to be from 2 p.m. at the VG Sports Complex. The final match of the first leg in the Western Zone SLFA 758 St. Lucia Sports Online Inter-District Under-15 Football Tournament, South Castries and Roseau. And this one, a tight one. Each of them looking for that second spot and looking to get into the second round of the tournament. It ended, though, as a 2-all draw. That means that Canries ends without losing a game on 18 points. South Castries having lost 2 of their games on 8 points. Roseau and Ancillary ending on 7 and 1 point respectively. Meanwhile, over in the Eastern Zone, Monipo taking on Dennery in the Eastern Zone, and it was Torian Joseph, the star of the show. He scored, get this, Gaddy, 6 goals in his team's 9-1 win. He had a hat-trick in each half, goals coming in the 11th, 12th and 22nd minute, and then in the 50th, 84th and 85th minute, taking his tally so far to 15 goals. Other goal scorers for Dennery, Nathaniel Fontenelle and Mike Emil, who scored in the second half, and Isaac James, who scored in the first today. Miku will play Deriso as a battle for the qualification spot alongside Mabia Valley continues, but certainly a big win there for Dennery. In cricket, there is plenty to talk about with couple of tournaments ongoing. John L. Eugene powered the Babonneau under-19 squad to a comfortable 5-wicket win with 3 balls to spare over Debarra. That's in the ongoing Ezekiel Joseph Debarra T20 tournament yesterday at the Debarra playing field. The match started at 10:30 a.m. Babonneau under 19 invited Debarra to bat first. Debarra 164 for 8, 59 of 32 balls by Aloysius Sidney, 31 off 25 by Kevin Arnold. John L. Eugene took 2 for 21 in 3 overs, chasing 165 for victory. Babonneau under 19, 166 for 5 in 19.3 3 overs. The 2-time Junior Sportsman of the Year, John L. Eugene, 51 not out with 8 sixes off just 21 balls. Bernard Papin with 30 off 12 balls, and Marlon Bernard with 36. Matches continue on Sunday. Balata will clash against Kako, and at 2 p.m. Gara will seek their first victory against Babonneau under 19. In the Lucian Aid Oliver Gobat Remembrance Cricket Tournament yesterday, Dennery Cricket Club against Crusaders. Crusaders emerging victorious, Dennery being knocked out of the tournament. Prale, the Cricket Club, also faced PYO, Prale getting knocked out. Lapwet 4H, they faced Police, and Police emerged victorious. Bexar played against New Park. It was unfortunately Bexar's last game of the tournament. Games were played in Monrepo, Dennery and Mindo Phillip Park. Games continue this coming Saturday with Crusaders facing Police. Dennery going up against Lapwet 4H, and PYO going head to head in a knockout competition. So the tournament, PY going head-to-head in a knockout with New Park. That should be. So the tournament very much into its knockout phase and reaching the pointy end of the competition. A massive century from Kimani Melius as the 2017 Massey United Insurance Under-19 Schools Cricket Tournament continued on Tuesday at the Moshi playing field. Babano Secondary defeated SDA Academy by 171 runs. Babano Secondary batting first, 184. Not 184 for the team, 184 from Kimani Melius. The team made 311 all out in 33.4 overs. Melius batting with great command hit 9 fours and 23 sixes. He likes that ground. That's where he hit his all-time Sanusha school boy record. In his masterful innings before he got run out, 23 sixes, 9 fours, 184 runs all told for him. Rene Montoot made 39 and Caleb Thomas made 16. Bowling for SDA Academy, Shaz Sipal took 4 for 38 in 9 overs. Romario Simmons 2 for 20. Ethan Leon 2 for 5 in his 1 over. In reply, good steady bowling from Babano Secondary restricted SDA Academy to 140 all out in 20.2 overs, so they made less than Kimani did by himself. Romario Simmons made 39, Charles Sipal 20, Kwame Remy 17. For Babano Secondary, Leon Benjamin took 3 for 9, Stavon Gabriel 3 for 25, Kendi Arno 2 for 22. Babano Secondary winning by 171 runs. 2 uncapped players named in the West Indies women's squad for the upcoming camp in Antigua, which gets underway after in a couple of weeks' time. The West Indies Cricket Board selection panel named 20 players featuring Akira Peters and Shonisha Hector as the 2 players who are yet to play at the international level. Peters, a 23-year-old left-handed all-rounder from Grenada. She was part of the training squad ahead of last year's tour by England, but was not selected for the series. Hector, a 17-year-old right-arm fast bowler from Antigua and Barbuda, was a member of the Leeward Islands team in the regional women's tournament last year. It's her first call-up to the international training squad. The camp will be conducted under the guidance of head coach Vasper Drakes as part of their preparation for the ICC Women's World Cup in England later this year. Later this year, the West Indies women will have a 2-week camp in England to get them ready for that competition. The West Indies, the most improved team in women's cricket, will look to add the 50-over title to the ICC World T20 title, which they won in India last year. They were runners-up to Australia when the 50-over World Cup was last played in India 4 years ago. The full squad: Marissa Aguilera, former captain, Shemaine Campbell, Shamilia Connell, Brittany Cooper, Chanel Daly, Deandra Doughton, Affie Fletcher, Irva Giddings, Shonisha Hector, Chanel Henry, Kissia Knight and Kishona Knight, Hayley Matthews, Anissa Mohammed, Shadeen Nation, Akira Peters, Shaquana Quinton, Tremaine Smart, Shakira Selman, and of course the captain, Stephanie Taylor. Well, news coming out of the West Indies men's team, and it is problems for a couple of Trinidadian players. Embattled West Indies batsman Darren Bravo was picked up by the Kolkata Knight Riders at the Indian Premier League 2017 auction in India, but the left-hander will now have to get clearance from the West Indies Cricket Board to play. Bravo was picked up for US $74,000, the same price tag as Darren Sammy for the 2017 IPL. But the batsman is currently under suspension from the West Indies Cricket Board for his allegedly offensive tweet against the WICB. I'm not sure we should use allegedly there. For his tweets, which targeted the WICB president Dave Cameron. He was sent home from the tour of Zimbabwe and since then has not been allowed to play for the Caribbean side or in regional cricket. The 28-year-old did not sign a retainer with the WICB, but as an active player, he still needs to apply to the WICB for a no objection certificate in order to play in the IPL. Even if he decides to take the route of retiring from international cricket, he still needs an NOC from the WICB for 2 years after the date of resignation. Another TNT player who has been on suspension, a ridiculous suspension in my opinion, Nicholas Puran, was granted an NOC to play in the Bangladesh Premier League despite being on suspension in November last year. Bravo recently held discussions with the WICB, but nothing came out, and his current situation is one of stalemate. WICB President Dave Cameron, at his recent town hall meeting in Trinidad, said that the ball is in Bravo's court as far as ending the matter. A source close to the West Indies Cricket Board says that at this point it is difficult to see Bravo getting the NOC unless he makes good with his home board. Bravo has been allowed to take part in the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board competitions, but the local board can't grant him an NOC because the WICB is the registered agent, according to the International Cricket Council. KKR is owned by the same interest who recently purchased the Trinbago Knight Riders that campaign in the Caribbean Premier League franchise, for whom Bravo also plays. Bravo was joined by rising West Indies star Rovman Powell, who was snapped up by KKR for US $44,000, and compatriot Nicholas Puran, who signed with Mumbai Indians for US $44,000. Meanwhile, the former West Indies captain Darren Sammy also fetched $47,000 from the Kings 11 Punjab. They were among the 27 international players sold on the opening day. Discarded two-time 2020 World Cup winning captain Sammy will make a return to the IPL after missing out last season. The quartet were the only new players from the Caribbean to secure contracts in the IPL, the most popular tournament on the international schedule. Bravo, like Powell and Puran, assuming they get their NOCs worked out with the WICB, will be getting his first taste of the IPL. The Independence Tennis Tournament, the Kia Independence Tennis Tournament rolls on. Najma Morel winning the girls 14 and under, defeating Aviona Edmond in straight sets. Aiden Bousquet and Max Williams, St. Lucia's best 14 and under national players, they were at it on center court for the boys 14 and under singles. Bousquet eventually coming out the winner, winning the tournament and winning the title and that particular fixture in 3 sets. Outstanding performers so far in the tournament: Aiden Bousquet, Orlando Augustin, Najma Morel and Georgia Medrick, who have not lost any games in the entire tournament, all 12s and 14 and under junior national players. In the mixed doubles, it was Shem Edward and Skylar Murray defeating Clint Mitchell and Dara Sidoni. Marianne Edmond had a slow start but eventually picked it up, and the